Hello, my name is Brook Horowitz. I'm CEO of IBLF Global. We're an NGO dedicated to promoting responsible business practices, especially in emerging and developing markets. I'm here to tell you today about a very exciting project that we've got in Vietnam. The project is about helping small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, to resist corruption. We started the project earlier this year with the support of the British Embassy in Hanoi and with our local partners, the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry, VCCI. SMEs are the drivers of any economy, and Vietnam is no exception. They account for over 98% of the economy. But unfortunately, they still face a number of corruption challenges. The purpose of our project is to educate them, to make them more aware that corruption is something that can be dealt with and that they can resist through working together, through compliance programs, and through educating their own workforce. For the last few years, I've been involved in a public policy dialogue between the G20 nations and the major companies from those countries, the B20. In 2015, the G20 asked us to produce an anti-corruption toolkit for small and medium-sized enterprises. We produced that in an English language prototype. That has now been adapted and is being adapted for various countries. It's already up and running in Turkey. It's being developed for Italy, and our project in Vietnam is the next stage. There's no shortage of advice for SMEs in Vietnam, but we decided to take a fresh look with our partners, the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce. We conducted a survey for over 50 SMEs, and we found some interesting results. We found out that the companies are indeed very concerned about corruption, but they're worried not only about public sector corruption, but also private sector corruption, the relationships between companies. Some people will always argue that corruption is systemic and therefore you can't do much about it. But in fact, we found that the companies that answered our survey were very keen to see change, and change is what this project is all about. One of the new ideas that we've got for the toolkit is to create a self-help desk where companies, the SMEs, work together to exchange best practices and ideas about how to resist corruption. Our hope is that in time that will create a kind of community of SMEs that are keen to do business in a different way. We've also set up a series of training workshops. This is for up to 1,200 SMEs in 8 cities, and we're going to be conducting these workshops right up until the end of 2016. That provides us with really valuable feedback and ideas that we will then put into the toolkit. We thought it might be quite difficult to conduct these workshops. After all, corruption is a very sensitive topic in Vietnam as it is in other countries. But in fact, we're getting between 30 and 50 people coming to each workshop. They're engaging with the trainers very actively and with each other. There's lots of debate, lots of new ideas, and we can see that they're very concerned about the topic, and they're very keen to learn how to bring back the latest management techniques to protect their companies from corruption. Some of the international business associations are helping us to promote the toolkit and the training, and we're very grateful to them. It's an important topic, third-party corruption risk, the companies in the supply chains of the large multinationals. So we're hoping that the international business community will continue to support this project. We know that many international companies that are investing in Vietnam have excellent compliance programs and are reaching out to the companies in their supply chains to put these into practice. Our project does not replace those compliance programs, it complements them. The program finishes at the end of December 2016, but we hope that it will continue beyond that. We've received some very generous funding from the British Embassy in Hanoi and from the Vietnamese government through the Vietnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry. But we hope that it will continue. We think that the government might be interested in supporting it further, and we also hope that the private sector will step in since they have a vested interest in it. We've had a very positive experience in Vietnam with this project, and we very much hope that beyond this we will be able to transfer what we've learned to other countries. The toolkit was designed to be adaptable for any country of the world, and we're looking for local partners, local business and governments to help us do that. Thank you very much for watching this short video and for your interest in our project. We'd be very happy to see you if you're in Vietnam and you'd like to attend one of the workshops. And please do get in touch with us if you'd like any more information about this project or any other project of IBLF Global.